आज हम लोग डिस्कस करने वाले हैं क्लास 12 का सेकेंड चैप्टर इनवर्स ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन। तो पहले मैं आपको इनवर्स फंक्शन के बारे में बताऊंगा और फिर ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन के बारे में। आवर सेकेंड चैप्टर इज इनवर्स ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शंस। एंड इनवर्स ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन पढ़ने से पहले we need to discuss about the inverse function and trigonometric function. What do we mean by inverse function? यदि हम बात करें, एक फंक्शन है हमारे पास y equal to fx. Let's see, y equal to fx is a function. So how can we find the inverse function of this? If we shift this function in left hand side, we can write it as f inverse y is equal to x. In this case, domain and range are interchanged their places. If y equal to fx, for this function, all possible values of x is called domain and all possible values of y called range. We already discussed in class 11th about the domain and range. But if f inverse y is equal to x, again same thing. Now we have a function x equal to f inverse y. So in this inverse function, we can say that y is domain and x is range. So in any inverse function, let us see in algebraic function. मान लो आपके पास एक फंक्शन है y equal to x plus 1 divided by x minus 2. This is the function y equal to fx. All possible values of x is called domain of this function and all possible values of y is called range of this function. So all possible values of x can be written as all real number but not 2. ये हमने 11th class में already पढ़ा हुआ है. How can we find inverse of this function? यदि हम इस function का inverse find करना चाहते हैं तो हम x को y के terms में लिखना. Why? Because y is called fx. So we need to convert x in terms of fx. We'll get the f inverse x. So y equal to x plus 1 x minus 2, after cross multiplying we'll get yx minus 2y, that is equal to x plus 1. We need to convert x in terms of y. We'll get 2y plus 1 in right hand side. By taking x common, we can say that x is equal to 2y plus 1 divided by y minus 1. Now this is x in terms of y. So now this is the inverse function for this. If a function is x plus 1 by x minus 2, we can say that its f inverse x is equal to 2x plus 1 divided by x minus 1. This is already studied in class 11. But in class 12, we need to discuss about the inverse trigonometric function. Trigonometric function का inverse find करना है. So मान लो आपके पास एक function, let's see, we have a function y equal to sin x and we need to find the inverse of this function. So we can shift sign in left hand side, we'll get sin inverse y. So we can say that this function can be written as sin inverse y is equal to x. Sin inverse y is equal to x. Now x is an inverse trigonometric function. Sin inverse y is an inverse trigonometric function. Similarly, we can say that sin inverse y, cos inverse y, tan inverse y, or tan inverse x, cot inverse x. These are inverse trigonometric functions. We observe that here x is an angle and y is a numerical value. If we discuss about the y equal to sin x, so what is domain of this function? X, all possible values of x is called domain. So we can say that domain is all real number. Because in sin x, x can be any real number. We can take any angle, 30 degree, 60 degree, 200 degree, 2000 degree, 1 lakh degree, anything. Also negative, minus 200 degree, minus 60 degree. We can take any angle. So the all possible values of x called any real number. But all possible values of y always lie between -1 to 1. As we discussed in class 11, you know that the sin x lies between -1 to 1. So we can say that the range of this trigonometric function is -1 to 1. So now we need to discuss the domain and range of inverse trigonometric function. Now भी आपको पता चल गया कि inverse trigonometric function है क्या? We can say that y is equal to sin inverse x. This is an inverse trigonometric function. We can say that y is equal to cos inverse x. This is inverse trigonometric function. What do you mean by sin inverse x? Sin inverse x क्या represent कर रहा है? Sin inverse x represents an angle. I discussed in this. Sin inverse y represents an angle because sin inverse y is equal to what? X, and you know x represents an angle. तो एक इनवर्स ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन एक एंगल को रिप्रेजेंट करता है, किसी ट्रायंगल का, किसी क्वाड्रिलेटरल का, किसी भी ज्योमेट्रिकल फिगर का एक एंगल है. सो वी कैन से दैट इनवर्स ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन रिप्रेजेंट्स एन एंगल. फॉर एग्जांपल वी कैन से दैट sin inverse 1/2, sin inverse 1/2, you can say that 1/2 equal to sin pi/6. So sin inverse 1/2 can be written as pi/6, that is an angle. So every inverse trigonometric function represents an angle. You can say that tan inverse x, you can say that cot inverse x, we can say that sec inverse x as well as cosec inverse x. So these 6 are inverse trigonometric function. And we need to discuss about the domain and range of these inverse trigonometric function. As you know that all trigonometric functions are periodic function. After some interval, values are repeated. In sin x, if we draw the graph, we can say that the -pi/2 to pi/2 is an interval. After that, pi/2 to 3pi/2, values again repeated. So now we need to find the domain and range of these inverse trigonometric functions. We can say that x, all possible values of x, is called domain of this function, and all possible values of y is called range of this function. So inverse trigonometric function को आगे पढ़ने के लिए हमें इसके डोमेन और रेंज के बारे में जानना बहुत जरूरी है. If we know the domain and range of these inverse trigonometric function, we can easily understand the inverse trigonometric function. Complete chapter. Very simple. और इसके डोमेन और रेंज को डिस्कस करने के लिए सबसे बेस्ट आइडिया क्या है कि हम इसका ग्राफ बना लें. इफ यू नो द ग्राफ फॉर दीज फंक्शंस, वी कैन फाइंड डोमेन एंड रेंज ऑफ दीज फंक्शन. बहुत ही सिंपल है, बिकॉज आपने साइन का ग्राफ पढ़ा था, कॉसेस का ग्राफ पढ़ा था. सिमिलरली वी कैन ड्रॉ द ग्राफ फॉर साइन इनवर्स एक्स. बहुत ही सिंपल है. और यदि हमने इसका ग्राफ बना लिया तो हम बहुत ही इजीली इसका डोमेन और रेंज का एक पूरा टेबल बना सकते हैं. तो हमें करना क्या है, साइन इनवर्स एक्स का एक ग्राफ बनाना है. साइन इनवर्स एक्स का, हाउ कैन वी ड्रॉ द ग्राफ फॉर साइन इनवर्स एक्स? लेट अस सी. फर्स्ट वी हैव अ फंक्शन y इक्वल टू साइन इनवर्स एक्स, एंड यू नो ऑल पॉसिबल वैल्यूज ऑफ x इज कॉल्ड डोमेन. डोमेन इज वेरी सिंपल. यू नो x लाइज बिटवीन -1 to 1. x की वैल्यू हम यहाँ पे क्या ले सकते हैं, -1 to 1 के बीच, बिकॉज इन ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन वी नो दैट sin x lies between -1 to 1. So if we draw the graph for this function, let us see. X y the coordinate axis, वो is origin, and in x axis we have to represent a numerical value. We can consider 1 and -1, and in y axis we can say that this is pi/2 pi. In negative side you can say -pi/2 -pi in equal interval. If you have to draw the graph for this function, let us consider x as 0. Then you know sin inverse 0 is equal to 0. Sin inverse 1/2, 1/2. You know 1/2 is pi/6. And at pi/2, sin inverse of pi/2 can be written as 1. So up to pi/2, this is the graph. And as well as the negative side, up to -1, up to minus 1, we can say that this is the graph up to minus 1. So this is the graph from minus pi 2 to pi 2. After that, these values repeated. We can say that after that, if we draw the graph further, this is the graph up to pi. So these values are repeated as these values. 0 से लेकर के पाई बाय 2 तक जो वैल्यू आती है, पाई बाय 2 से पाई तक सेम वैल्यू रिपीट होती है. You know sin theta पॉजिटिव इन फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड क्वाड्रेंट बोथ, एंड फोर्थ क्वाड्रेंट में जो वैल्यू आती है, थर्ड क्वाड्रेंट सेम वैल्यू रिपीट होती है. You know sin theta is negative in third and fourth quadrant. So these values are repeated as these values, and these values are repeated as these values. So what is the range of this function? We can say that now domain of this function is from 1 to minus 1, because you know all possible values of x equal domain. x axis पे ग्राफ कहां तक जा रहा है? -1 से 1 के बीच में. So this is the domain of sin inverse x. And y axis पे ग्राफ कहां पे जा रहा है? आप देखो -π/2 to π/2. इसके बाद जो वैल्यू रिपीट हो रही है उसे हमें कंसीडर नहीं करना. वी नीड टू कंसीडर फ्रॉम -π/2 to π/2. So we can say that so domain of this function can be written as the closed interval -1 to 1 that lies on x-axis, and the range of this function can be written as -π/2 to π/2. ये रेंज का पार्ट नहीं है बिकॉज ये वैल्यू रिपीट हो रही है. दिस इज द एग्जैक्ट ग्राफ ऑफ sin inverse x. इसके बाद we can also consider π/2 to 3π/2. We can also consider 3π/2 to 5π/2. But according to NCERT standard, we need to consider -π/2 to π/2. This is only the range of this function. हालांकि किसी भी एक अभी ये सेम ग्राफ आगे रिपीट होगा, π/2 से 3π/2, the same ग्राफ कॉपी कर दो. But we cannot consider that. कोई भी एक पीरियड को कंसीडर करना है. This is the range of sin inverse x. Similarly, we can find the range of cos inverse x by drawing the graph for this. यदि cos inverse x का ग्राफ बना है तो हम इस तरह से बना सकते हैं. Similarly, we can draw the graph for tan inverse x and we can find the domain and range of tan inverse x. So now we have to make a table for function, its domain and range. देखते हैं इनका डोमेन और रेंज क्या होता है. जिस तरह से हमने sin inverse x पे ग्राफ से डोमेन रेंज फाइंड किया, आप बाकी फंक्शन का डोमेन रेंज फाइंड कर सकते हो. तो एक टेबल कंप्लीट कर लेते हैं फटाफट. हमारे पास एक फंक्शन है sin inverse x, हमारे पास दूसरा फंक्शन है cos inverse x, थर्ड वन tan inverse x, फोर्थ वन cot inverse x, fifth one sec inverse x, and sixth one cosec inverse x. We have 6 functions. Now what is the domain? -1 to 1. You know sin x lies between -1 to 1. Cos -1 to 1. According to trigonometry, tan lies between -infinite to +infinite. Cot lies between -infinite to +infinite. According to graph of trigonometric function. So these are the ranges of trigonometric function. That is the domain of inverse trigonometric function. And sec inverse x -infinite to -1 union 1 to infinite. If you draw the graph for this, you will get the domain of this inverse trigonometric function. Cosec inverse x -infinite to -1 union 1 to infinite. So we observe that the domain of sin and cos are same, tan and cot are same, and sec and cosec are same. Now, according to the range of sin inverse x, we can also find the range of cos and so on. So, what is the domain of sin inverse x? Range of sin inverse x, that is, we already derived -π/2 to π/2. What is the range of cos inverse x? This is 0 to π. इसके बाद ग्राफ रिपीट होता है. एक कंप्लीट वैल्यू को हमें लेंगे, उसका ग्राफ रिपीट होता है. यदि हम tan इनवर्स का ग्राफ बनाएं तो हमें इसका रेंज मिलेगा -π/2 to π/2. Similarly, the range of cot inverse x 0 to π. But these are open interval. Why? because you cannot consider exact value of pi by 2 and minus pi by 2, because you know tan pi by 2 is equal to infinite, and infinity that is not defined, that is not exact value. So this must be an open interval. But in sine inverse x, we need to write a closed interval. Why? Because we can also consider pi by 2 as well as minus pi by 2, because sine pi by 2 is 1, but tan pi by 2 is infinite, not defined. And similarly, sec inverse x can be written as closed interval 0 to pi, but not pi by 2. Why not pi by 2? Because you know sec pi by 2 is infinite. We can consider 0, pi and in between these values, but we cannot consider pi by 2. And in cosec inverse x, we can write the closed interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, but not 0. Minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 ले सकते हैं, but 0 नहीं ले सकते. So these are the range of inverse trigonometric function. और यदि हमें डोमेन एंड रेंज पता है तो इनवर्स ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन के प्रिंसिपल वैल्यू या किसी भी क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करना बहुत ही सिंपल है. और यदि हम इसको ठीक से देखें तो आप ऑब्जर्व कर रहे हो माइनस पाई 2 टू पाई 2, माइनस पाई 2 टू पाई 2, माइनस पाई 2 टू पाई 2. द रेंजेज ऑफ साइन, its reciprocal, cosec and tan are almost same, and the ranges of cos, its reciprocal and cot are same. It is very easy to remember this. You need to remember sine, its reciprocal and tan. Ranges are same. Cos, its reciprocal and cot range are same. You need to remember the range of this function. This is very important table. After that, we will discuss about the principal value, how can you find a principal value, and all the things about inverse trigonometric function. We will discuss in next class. Thank you.